everybody. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Sergey Zherebnyuk. I'm a profession. I'm a registered nurse, and I am also a spokesman for Coral Club, which happens to be a MLM company. MLM means for multi-level marketing, and I've asked if anybody knew what that meant. Some people who knows what that means, or they've heard of them, have said. There's two responses actually. Usual responses, at least one is that, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, and a normal person in their right mind would stay away from that, or the people who are involved in that. So, and a second one is also mainly people make or profit from that is by buying products and reselling them for a higher price, and that's how they make their money. Well, to address the first point, the pyramid scheme or Ponzi scheme as they call it, actually MLM companies have been around for tens of years. Some companies are 10 years, some have been around for 10 years, 20 years, and some are even 50 years old. So, but pyramid schemes themselves usually are around for a year, 2, 3 at the maximum, and then they fall apart. So there's no Coral Club in itself is 25 years at least, and of course that does not fit that scenario. And the second one, there are people in Coral Club that are making 10,000, 20,000, and even up to 100,000 per month. You can't really do that, maybe in some kind of companies, but there's no way of making that much money per month by just buying products and reselling them. So those 2 points kind of go away or don't work for what actually Coral Club is. But if we look deeper into what this company is about, let's say we're talking about Coral Club, you find this company and you are interested in the items or products that they have to offer. You buy this one product or a couple. We'll just use $200 as an example, and you buy $200 worth of products each month, and you continue doing that. And say a close friend or somebody that knows you notices you using those products, or you actually try to see if somebody will be interested of buying some products from you, or they're like, oh, they say, Sergey, how can I buy this? Like, is there a way, or is there something online? Is there a store? I tell them, of course, there's 2 ways you can do it. There's 2 options. Either you can buy from me, or the second one is like how I got into this business, and actually how I got my hands on the products is somebody sent me and my wife actually a code, a registration link, which was sent to you could send it by text or email, and you just register, and that's how you do it. It's free if you just ask for a customer, and you get your own code when you do that. So you get the same exact, and I tell him, hey, you get the same exact discount and everything else that I get when I become a member of this company. And now, of course, this is as this person that asked me about how to get into this business, but if they wanted to buy something, they buy something also, say $200 a month. What just happened? I helped the company, or through me, the company just got a profit of $200, not just from me, but from this person. And of course, from that, there's already a predetermined percentage. I get a percentage of that profit from that person that just bought $200. Using $200 as the example for this whole this video, but let's say I get 5%. So for those $200, I get $10 back. So that's the little compensation that I get from the company. But now I'll show you on this screen here, this little graph. So this first person that's up there on the highest, let's say that's me. If there was another picture right above, that would be the company. So there'll be an arrow coming down to me, and that one first person is, let's say, we can use any of those three. I happen to like to go to the far so I can reach over, and that one person is that bought that $200 worth of products. So the way it works, say I find two other people that also get buy $200 worth of products, and also, so total that's only $30. That's not really a business. That's just and $30 per month. That doesn't really do anything. But let's say I help each of those three find three others, and so on and so forth. So we're looking at numbers like this. So those first three, that's what that number 3 represents, and the 9 is the other 3 they find. And let's say we keep on times it by 3. 9 times 3 equals 27, 81, 243. So these are like the branches, and say each of those, well, we'll roughly say that's 350 people. So 350 people, they each made $200 worth of purchases, and from those, each of those 200, I get 10. That's why it's 350 times 10. Now it's 3,500. Now it's getting interesting. So this is per month. Going back, say, let's see here, small picture there. Say one of those three, any of those three, gets a little ambitious and it says like, ooh, I just don't want just 3 people. Let's say I want 5 people. So this branch here, instead of 3, they add 2 more people, and they start, and those, each of those go by 5s now instead of 3. This is what it'll look like. Now we're going by 5s. Look at that. So now it's different numbers here: 5, 25, 125, and so on. And then of course at the bottom we have 4,000 people that have also purchased $200 worth of products, and each of those 200 you get $10. That's why it's times 10. 40,000. Well, those are way different numbers than the 3.5. Of course, K, but of course, say the person that I signed up is doing this, and I say, hey, I should be getting some of that money, like I'm not making that much. I brought this person to the company. The company says, of course, you're going to get some of that money. You will get, instead of the 40,000, you will get maybe 8,000, roughly about 8,000. So that earlier 3,500 plus 8, you're getting 11,500. Usually in a legally, if the business is working in legal terms and in the legal business realm, whoever does the most work gets the most paid. So that other branch that was doing 5 instead of 3, of course, then get 40,000. If I want to get up to there, or get close to that, of course, I'll need to get more people in my first line. That first line meaning right below me. Instead of 3, I have to find more people, and hopefully I'll equalize or get higher, if not the same. So this is how that works. So roughly, of course, these are just rough numbers of how a usual traditional MLM company would work. We were just talking about Coral Club. So I hope I was clear on how, in this example, people basically, Coral Club can basically, they make this type of money, if not more. There are people that are so high up in the ranks that they make way more than this. So let's just sum it up or go back. This is what I would be making, just 3,500 if I was just doing at a minimum, and then somebody in my first line started working more ambitiously, and that's where they would make the 40,000. And because they're in my line, I would get a rough percentage of their income or their profit, which was 8,000. So like I said, the 8,000 plus that first 3,500 would make that 11,500. other benefits from Coral Club, or actually in MLM companies, that people who are in the top lines, the people who found the people who are working with them, say down the lines, it's in their interest, and they like to teach, pass on their knowledge to those people who are under them. Literally speaking, meaning the people who they've introduced the company, the products to them, the company who are working with them, so that in time they become professionals themselves. So you don't have to constantly help them. Like, say you're learning something, so as time goes on, they become professionals themselves, and they teach people down their lines little by little. So little by little, actually, you can actually don't have to overwatch or oversee these people, and they will start treating their lines or their structures as a business, which it is, and they will have that chance because of gaining that possibility, that chance of sustaining a international business and getting that dream of passive income that everybody hears of, but likes to have, where they don't work as much, if not at all, and you're getting that money constantly. And so if you do tie your future to a company that has great people, honest, the company itself has great business etiquette, they have very good products that's in demand, you're almost fighting to get them as soon as it comes out, because people are buying them, and sometimes things are out of stock, so you know the products are good. But this all gives you the chance of being successful in the online MLM business, which in this case, Coral Club is international, so it's in different countries. And like I said, you can grasp that possibility to be a business owner and have that passive income. Other benefits of being part of an MLM company is that people in the higher positions are very interested of passing their knowledge, their profession and knowledge, and their experience to their people who are under them, to the lower lines, so that they can become independent, they can become professionals, so that they will require less attention, less help, because they will be able to teach their lines of how to do business. When you, of course, like when you tie your future to a company that can basically has a good business etiquette, they have honest people working, and they have very sought after products that everybody wants, that gives you the chances of being successful in the internet MLM company, which is international. In the case, Coral Club is international, it's in different countries. So you can basically grasp that dream and have that all the chance of getting that dream of passive income and owning your own business. And of course, to end this, one way that we attract people to this business also is another tool that we'll talk in my other video, which is called the concept of health. So join me for that one also. If you have any questions about what I talked about today, any details that I need to maybe clear up or go over with anybody again, let me know. You have my contacts. We'll also have my link for registration also in the video below. And thank you again for joining me. Hopefully I answered any questions or any questions about the MLM business itself and the Coral Club. Take care.